Hi, my name's Sarah. I'm from Australia and I did the Sea Turtle Conservation Project through uVolunteer. I decided to do volunteering because I wanted to contribute back to the global community. I did a lot of research in looking at different volunteer organisations, and uVolunteer was by far the most broad and with the best experiences. So I picked uVolunteer, and I was placed at Playa Buena Vista in Samara on the Pacific Ocean in Costa Rica, and it was amazing. When I first arrived, everything was organised really well. The pick-up from the airport was really good. I was given all the information. I knew exactly what to expect. I was a little bit hesitant at first because nobody at home, none of my friends have ever done volunteering. I've never been to Costa Rica, I don't speak very much Spanish. But in the end, it was an amazing experience and I would love to do it again. When we first got to the camp at Playa Buena Vista, it was a bit of an adventure. We had to wade through a river and hike up a beach, and it was really hot. And coming from a really dry climate in Australia, it was really humid, and so it took a bit of adjustment, but it was pretty rustic in the camp. But after a couple of days, I felt like I was home, and I could live without the running water and the electricity and the television because I think the experience there far outweighed all of those luxuries. Our day-to-day routine at the camp consisted of doing patrols at night time, finding the adult turtles laying the eggs, which is pretty incredible. And once we found the eggs, we'd put them into the hatchery. There are often between 80 and 120 eggs that we had to bury deep, so you learned a lot about the way that the turtles made the nest, so you had to simulate that and make a nest that was quite similar to the environment that they would be in. And then it took between around 50 days, depending on the species of the turtle, for them to hatch. Once they hatched, the hatchery was always patrolled with shift work, 24 hours a day. So whenever they hatched, we could be there to release them to the sea, and that was a pretty incredible experience. I've got so many pictures and videos, and the turtles were so cute. Some of the things you have to get used to, apart from the climate and the people and the language, is the food, which is so different to at home. There's a lot of beans and rice, but there was so much variety, so much fresh fruit and vegetables, and what I did find is the staff were amazing. If you didn't want to eat something, they would make something else, or they took on your suggestions on board. If you didn't want pancakes one day, they'd make you eggs or something else. If you didn't want rice and beans, that was fine, they'd make you something else. But what I didn't like when I first arrived, I now love, and I know that I'll try and find it at home. Like more bananas and more pineapple and all that kind of Costa Rican way of life. I'll try and emulate that when I get back and try and have my Costa Rican food again, because now it feels like home. We had a lot of spare time on our project. We could walk the 3 kilometres into town to get a bit of civilisation and use the internet, go to cafes, do all that kind of stuff. So we never felt isolated, even though you wouldn't want to leave the camp anyway because everything you needed was there. We spent most of our free time just chilling in the hammock on the beach, surfing, got surf lessons, which was amazing from Roy. And yeah, you could pretty much do whatever you wanted. There was heaps of free time, and at the same time we felt really safe. We felt like if anything happened, and nothing did, we felt like we were really secure and safe with everybody that was there managing the camp. top 3 tips I would give to volunteers in the future is to give everything a go. I'm a firm believer in putting yourself out of your comfort zone and experiencing a different culture, a different way of life. I think that's when you really get the most out of the opportunity. The other thing is my second tip is to stick things out. If it's not what you expect when you first get there, give it a go, settle in, have a look around, give it a chance, give it a couple of days, because things do really grow on you and you do acclimatise to things. And tip number 3 is to take every opportunity and grab it with both hands and be really enthusiastic about it, because that's when you get the most out of everything, and that's how I got the most out of this experience. I met so many amazing people and I learnt so much, not only about the sea turtles and the way they live, but the Costa Rican way of life and the culture, and it was amazing. So I would definitely recommend it to everybody. My kind of goals and motivation for picking this particular project with sea turtles and coming through uVolunteer was to experience a different culture and put myself outside my comfort zone. And I definitely have done that 100% and loved every minute of it, and I would definitely love to do it again. I'll be back here.